Hi YouTubers, this is Priscilla again from the Tarot Geeks. And without further ado, I want to address a card that I really don't like much. And that is the Four of Cups. So, as the Joker would say, wait till I get a load of me. I think that's what he said anyways. But if you can take a peek at this card, look at the bottom here, and there are four cups that are spilled, and there's this person like leaning up against a tree, looking a little bit despondent, unhappy. What else do we see? Oh, we see barren terrain, which really is never a good thing. Although I do live in Arizona, and there's a lot of barren terrain here. And oh, it's all of this is spilled right by the water's edge, so it's not like, you know, the water needs more water or liquid and whatnot. So I'll tell you about my personal problem with this card. Definitely get emotionally attached to cards, or I don't know, they evoke a lot of emotion. All right, on this one, look at the guy. He is watching and leaning up against a tree, suggesting that maybe time is passing and he's just watching everything around him. He has four cups as well, and one is just actively being handed to him in the middle of the sky. But he's not impressed at all. Not impressed. And if you look at these figures, neither one is impressed. They're like, whatever. So this can be in a lot of things. I've been in this position so much this year and recently, and it's boredom. It's unhappiness with like emotionally unhappy. Things could be going well. I mean, look, you're getting the cups, you're getting the emotions, you're getting the offerings, you're getting, you could even be getting job offers, but you don't want them. That's not like fulfilling your heart. And it's interesting because I do connect the cups with the hearts quite a bit because it is filled with emotion. And, many times in my life, I've felt like those cups are spilled, and I just don't. You just look at them and you don't care. Nothing's really wrong. I mean, nobody's looked at, it could be that nobody's looking at your life and saying, wow, your life sucks. But you're like, the same thing day in, day out. Nothing changes. And these cups haven't changed. And it's the same four cups. And even in this instance where you get the mystery cup and you're kind of like, I wonder, that could be like an offer out of the blue, or someone saying, hey, I want to take you on a date out of the blue, or I really adore you, and they confess their feelings, and maybe you have some other things that have been offered to you. You're getting offers, but maybe you don't feel like they're sincere, or you are not impressed with the nature of the offers, like, somebody offering, hey baby, let's, have a good time, and there's no commitment attached to it. That can be all those things. It could be, again, job that you are not impressed with. Let's like, well, been there, done that. So I've personally been an optician for over 20 years, and I'm pretty sick of it. Let's not kid ourselves. I enjoy helping people, but when I get those emails and those job offers, and I am so grateful to be able to be making a living, but I do look at it like this guy looking up, and he's like, I've been there, I've done that, and it's not that I know everything, that I've conquered anything. It's just that my soul is really thirsty for something else. I like that. My soul is thirsty for something completely different. And that's what the Four of Cups says. Okay, enough jibber jabs. I want to get into the book because that's how I started, and I want to try to be consistent. I do have spaghetti thinking, so forgive me. And so we're doing this side again. So if things aren't going your way and life seems dull and meaningless, it's perfectly fine just to sit it out for a while. You don't have to accept every opportunity that's offered to you just because you're without direction at the moment. It is not the time to compromise your dreams. That's a good point. So maybe sit, chill, think. Do your best not to sulk or take your emotions out on others. Like the crab, it is best to just scurry off on your own until your spirits rise. So I guess that's what's alluding to, is that the crab is going to do his own thing until he's not so crabby. Yeah. Anyhow, Wow. All right. Now that that is done, I want to address the Four of Cups, and it's labeled that side, almost like that girl, Sally. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. A lot of you will be way too young, and I do date myself. Okay, so I want you to notice here there is a ship passing, and it's you know, not super close anyways, and you have your spilt drinks here, emotions, whatnot, and this time it is actually spilled on dry ground. And I love what this book says about this. And this would be negatively aspected or reverse, in my opinion. I want you to use your intuition, and we'll talk about this more later, is to really how to get to nitty gritty of reading and understanding your cards, because I believe that it's more of communication of you and the card and how to progress with the reading versus what a book says and tells you what it is. But it can be helpful. So here we go. Four of Cups. Don't dwell on missed opportunities. That's me. You're in danger of letting your hurt feelings blind you to new offers and chances. And it says inuni, I don't even know what that is, can turn into depression, which perpetuates itself and can be difficult to shake off. Allow yourself to imagine something wonderful coming over the horizon. Are you ready to accept a cup of happiness? Would you like a cup of tea with the queen? Maybe the queen is on the ship offering you a cup. Okay, I did mention that I'm not particularly fond of this card in general, but that is that. That's all I have to say about it. Don't cry over spilt milk. Yeah. Anyways, next.